Listen, I need to tell you something that might shock you, but I promise you, by the end of this, your entire relationship with manifestation is going to transform forever. If you've been struggling to manifest anything meaningful in your life, if you've tried vision boards, affirmations, meditation, and you're still stuck in the same financial situation, the same relationships, the same patterns, there's a reason. And it's not what you think. You're not broken. You're not spiritual enough. You don't have bad karma. The universe isn't against you. The truth is simpler and more powerful than you realize. You're probably writing it down the wrong way. Stay with me here, because what I'm about to share with you is going to sound almost too good to be true. But I've seen it work for thousands of people who were exactly where you are right now, people who had given up hope, people who thought they were just not meant for abundance. I know you've been there. Maybe you're there right now. You write down your goals, you do your affirmations, you visualize, and then you wait, and nothing changes. Maybe you've even started to believe that manifestation is just wishful thinking. Maybe you've convinced yourself that some people are just lucky and others aren't. Maybe you've started to think that abundance and success are reserved for other people, never for you. I get it, I really do, because 3 years ago, I was sitting in my car looking at a bank account with 47 in it, wondering if I was just fooling myself with all this law of attraction stuff. But here's what I discovered that changed everything. The revelation: why traditional methods fail. The problem isn't with manifestation itself. The problem is that 99% of people are using manifestation techniques that actually work against their subconscious mind instead of with it. See, when most people write down their goals, they're actually reinforcing the very beliefs that are keeping them stuck. They write things like, I want to be rich. I hope to find love. I wish I could quit my job. I need more money. Do you see what's happening here? Every single one of these statements is coming from a place of lack. They're telling your subconscious mind that you don't have these things. You're literally programming yourself for more wanting, more hoping, more wishing, more needing. Your subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between reality and imagination, but it absolutely knows the difference between the energy of having and the energy of wanting. Scientific backing, making it credible. Now, I know this might sound woo-woo to some of you, but stick with me because there's actual science behind this. Neuroscientists have proven that our brains literally cannot tell the difference between a vividly imagined experience and a real one. When you visualize something with enough detail and emotion, your brain creates the exact same neural pathways as if that experience actually happened. This is called neuroplasticity, your brain's ability to rewire itself. But here's the key. It only works when you're in the right state of consciousness. When you're writing from a place of desperation or lack, you're activating your sympathetic nervous system, your fight-or-flight response. In this state, your brain literally cannot access the creative, manifestation-friendly brainwaves you need. Story time. Sarah's transformation. Let me tell you about Sarah. Sarah was a single mom, working 2 jobs, barely making ends meet. She'd been trying to manifest financial abundance for 3 years. She had vision boards. She did affirmations every morning. She even hired a manifestation coach. Nothing worked. Sarah was about to give up when she discovered what I'm about to share with you. She decided to try it for just 30 days. That's it. Within 2 weeks, she got an unexpected promotion at her main job. Within a month, she received a 5-0 inheritance from a relative she barely knew. Within 3 months, she had started a side business that was bringing in an extra 3-0 per month. Today, Sarah makes more in a month than she used to make in a year. But here's what's really beautiful about Sarah's story. She didn't just manifest money, her confidence transformed. Her relationships improved. Her health got better. Her entire life upgraded. Why? Because she learned how to reprogram her subconscious mind for success using the method I'm about to teach you. The method reveal. Present tense power. Here's the secret that changes everything. You must write your manifestations as if they've already happened. Not I will be wealthy. Not I want to be wealthy. I am wealthy. But it goes deeper than just changing your language. You need to understand the energy behind your words. When you write, "I am wealthy," you need to feel it in your body. You need to access the emotional state of someone who is wealthy. This is what I call natural state visualization, writing and feeling from the state of already having what you desire. The deeper truth. Money as energy. Let me blow your mind for a second. Money is just energy. That's it. It's not good or bad. It's not moral or immoral. It's just energy flowing through the universe, and it flows toward people who are in alignment with it. Think about it. What is money, really? It's a symbol, a representation of value exchange. At its core, it's just energy taking physical form. And here's what most people don't understand. You already have access to infinite abundance. It's not something you need to get, or attract, or earn. It's something you need to remember and align with. The universe doesn't care if you're worthy of money. Money doesn't care about your past mistakes, your current circumstances, or what your parents taught you about wealth. Money simply flows toward the path of least resistance, toward people who are energetically aligned with abundance. Belief transformation, rewriting your money story. Right now, I want you to consider this radical possibility. What if wealth is already yours? What if abundance isn't something you need to chase, but something you need to claim? What if the only thing standing between you and unlimited prosperity is your belief that you don't already have it? This might be the most important shift you ever make. Stop trying to get money. Start being the person who has money. When you write from this place, the place of already having, already being, already living your dream life, everything changes. Your vibration shifts, your energy transforms, your subconscious mind gets on board. The practical magic, daily visualization, routines. Now let me give you some specific techniques that will reprogram your subconscious mind for success. Technique 1, wealth breathing. Every morning, before you get out of bed, I want you to do this. Take a deep breath in and think, I breathe in abundance. Breathe out and think, I exhale all limiting beliefs about money. Do this for 5 minutes. Feel the energy of abundance filling your lungs, your bloodstream, every cell of your body. This is how you start training your subconscious mind to operate from abundance instead of lack. Technique 2. The present moment scripting method. When you write down your manifestations, always use present tense, first person, instead of I want to make $10,000 a month. Write, I am so grateful that I consistently earn $10,000 every single month. Money flows to me easily and effortlessly from multiple sources. Can you feel the difference? The first statement keeps you in wanting. The second statement puts you in having. Technique 3. The daily manifestation routine. Here's what I want you to do every single morning. 1. Spend 5 minutes in wealth breathing. 2. Write down 5 things you're grateful for, AS, if they're already true. 3. Write down your main manifestation using present tense language. 4. Read it out loud with emotion and conviction. 5. Close your eyes and spend 5 minutes visualizing your day as your abundant self. This morning manifestation habit will literally rewire your brain for success. You're not just thinking positive thoughts, you're creating new neural pathways that support your dreams. The frequency shift. High vibration techniques. Everything in the universe is energy vibrating at different frequencies. Your thoughts are energy. Your emotions are energy. Your words are energy. When you're in a state of lack, worry, or desperation, you're vibrating at a low frequency. You're literally repelling what you want most. But when you're in a state of gratitude, excitement, and confidence, you're vibrating at a high frequency. You become a magnet for miracles. Here's how to shift your frequency instantly. The 5-5-5 method. 5 deep breaths to center yourself. 5 things you're grateful for right now. 5 minutes of visualizing your dream life as if it's happening today. Do this whenever you catch yourself in a low vibe state. It works like magic because you're literally changing your energetic frequency in real time. Advanced manifestation. Scripting your future. Now I want to teach you the most powerful manifestation technique I know. Future scripting with present moment awareness. Here's how it works. Instead of writing, "I hope someday I'll be successful," you write, "Today is December 15th, 2025, and I'm sitting in my beautiful home office looking out at the ocean view I've always dreamed of. I just finished a call with my financial advisor. We're discussing how to best invest the 500 I made this year from my passion project that helps thousands of people transform their lives. I feel so grateful for this abundant life I've created. I love waking up excited about my work, knowing I'm making a difference while living in complete financial freedom." Do you see what's happening here? You're not just stating a goal. You're living in the experience. You're giving your subconscious mind specific, detailed instructions about the reality you're creating. Story time. Marcus's breakthrough. Let me tell you about Marcus. Marcus had been struggling with debt for over a decade. Credit cards maxed out, behind on his mortgage, working a job he hated just to pay bills. Marcus started using this exact scripting method. Every morning, he would write detailed stories about his abundant life as if it was happening right now. He would write about paying off his debts, about his thriving business, about the financial freedom he was experiencing. Here's what happened. Within 6 months, Marcus had an idea for a business. Within a year, that business was generating 30 a month. Within 18 months, he had paid off all his debt and was investing in real estate. But here's the really incredible part. Marcus told me that none of this felt surprising when it happened. He said it felt like he was just stepping into a life he had already been living in his mind. That's the power of advanced manifestation scripting. You're not hoping for a better future. You're remembering a reality that already exists. The subconscious reprogramming. How to unlock your mind. Your subconscious mind is like a computer that's been programmed since childhood. Most of us have programming that says things like, "Money is hard to come by," "Rich people are greedy," "I'm not good with money," "There's not enough to go around." These programs are running 24/7, creating your current reality. But here's the beautiful truth. You can reprogram them. The subconscious success formula. 1. Identify the limiting belief. What negative thoughts about money come up automatically? 2. Create the opposite truth. Turn every limiting belief into an abundant belief. Money is hard to come by becomes, "Money flows to me easily." I'm not good with money becomes, "I am excellent at managing and growing wealth." 3. Write it down and make it happen. Use your new beliefs in your daily scripting practice. 4. Repeat until it feels natural. Your subconscious accepts what you repeat with emotion and consistency. The emotional component. Feeling is the secret. Here's what most people miss. Manifestation isn't just about thoughts and words. It's about emotion. Feeling is the secret to successful manifestation. When you write, "I am wealthy," you need to feel wealthy in your body. When you script your abundant future, you need to experience the emotions of that reality. This is why so many people fail at manifestation. They're doing the mental work but skipping the emotional work. The emotion activation method. Before you write your manifestations, do this. 1. Close your eyes and imagine you're living your dream life right now. 2. What would you feel? Grateful? Excited? Peaceful? 3. Amplify that feeling in your body. 4. Now write your manifestation from that emotional state. When you write from the feeling of already having what you want, you're sending a completely different signal to the universe. Story time. Jessica's miracle. Jessica was a teacher who was struggling to pay her bills. She loved teaching but knew she needed more income. She'd tried various side hustles, but nothing was working. Jessica learned about manifestation with journaling and decided to try it. Every day, She would write about her abundant life with such detail and emotion that she would actually start to feel excited and grateful, as if it was already real. She wrote about receiving unexpected money, about opportunities flowing to her, about living comfortably while still doing work she loved. 3 weeks later, Jessica got a call from a distant relative who had left her 50-0 in their will, money she had no idea was coming. But that wasn't all. A month later, she was offered a position creating educational content for an online company that paid 3 times her teaching salary and allowed her to work from home. Jessica now makes more in a month than she used to make in a year, and she still gets to impact lives through education. The key? Jessica didn't just write down her desires, she lived in the feeling of them being real. The urgency factor. Why now is your time? I need you to understand something crucial. This isn't just about money or material things. This is about you finally stepping into who you're meant to be. Right now, there are opportunities, ideas, and abundance waiting for you. But they're waiting for you to become energetically aligned with them. Every day you continue operating from old beliefs, old patterns, old ways of thinking about money and success. You're delaying your breakthrough. The universe is ready to support you. The abundance is ready to flow. The only question is, are you ready to receive it? The support system. You're not alone. I want you to know something. You're not alone in this journey. Thousands of people are using these exact techniques right now. They're rewriting their money stories, reprogramming their subconscious minds, and creating lives of abundance. When you start this practice, you're joining a community of conscious creators who understand that we have the power to design our reality. And here's what I've noticed. When you start manifesting from this place of abundance and gratitude, you don't just change your own life. You become an inspiration to everyone around you. Your transformation gives others permission to transform too. The science of rapid results. Why this works so fast. Now, you might be wondering, this sounds amazing, but how quickly can I expect to see results? Here's what I've observed from working with thousands of people. When you combine these high-vibration techniques with consistent daily practice, results can come incredibly fast. We're talking days or weeks, not months or years. Why? Because you're not trying to force the universe to give you something new. You're simply aligning with abundance that already exists. Think of it like tuning a radio. The music is already broadcasting, you just need to find the right frequency. When you shift your vibration to match abundance, you suddenly start receiving what was always available to you. The daily blueprint, your manifestation action plan. Here's your step-by-step daily manifestation routine that will transform your life. Morning, 10 minutes. 1. Wealth breathing. 5. Deep breaths with abundance. Affirmations. Wealth, 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 breathing, wealth, breathing, wealth, breathing, wealth, breathing, wealth. 2. Gratitude, scripting. Write 5 things you're grateful for in present tense. 3. Manifestation scripting. Write your main desire as already accomplished. 4. Emotional alignment. Feel the reality of your words for 2 minutes. Midday check-in, 3 minutes. 1. Quick vibration scan. How are you feeling? 2. If you're in a low vibe state, use the 5-5-5 method. 3. Remind yourself, I am living my abundant life right now. Evening reflection, 7 minutes. 1. Write down 3 wins from your day, no matter how small. 2. Script tomorrow as your abundant self. 3. Feel gratitude for your manifesting journey. Weekly deep dive, 30 minutes. 1. Review your manifestations and celebrate any movement. 2. Write a detailed story of your abundant life 6 months from now. 3. Update your manifestation script based on new desires or clarity. The money mindset revolution. Write and attract abundance. Let's talk specifically about money for a moment, because I know that's what many of you are most concerned about. Money is not your problem. Your relationship with money is your problem. Most people have been taught that money is scarce, that you have to work hard for it, that there's not enough to go around, that wanting money is somehow selfish or shallow. These beliefs create resistance in your energy field. They literally push money away from you. But what if I told you that wanting financial abundance is actually spiritual? What if I told you that having money allows you to serve at a higher level, to take care of your loved ones, to contribute to causes you care about? The new money beliefs you need to adopt. Money is energy, and energy is infinite. I am a money magnet. Wealth flows to me naturally. The more money I have, the more I can help others. Financial abundance is my natural state. I deserve to live comfortably and abundantly. Money multiplies when I'm grateful for it. Advanced scripting technique. The future memory method. Here's an advanced technique that creates rapid results. Instead of writing, I will have 100, 0, write a detailed memory from your abundant future. I remember the day I looked at my bank account and saw 100, 0 for the first time. I was sitting at my kitchen table with my morning coffee, and when I opened my banking app, I literally gasped. After years of struggle, after all those nights worrying about money, here was proof that everything had shifted. I felt this incredible combination of gratitude and excitement, knowing that this was just the beginning of my abundant life. I called my mum first. I'll never forget the joy in her voice when I told her I could finally help her with her medical bills. When you write like this, you're creating a future memory that your subconscious mind accepts as real. You're literally programming yourself for success by making abundance feel familiar and natural. The alignment factor, when everything clicks. There's a moment in every successful manifestation journey when everything clicks, when you stop trying so hard and start allowing, when abundance stops feeling like a fantasy and starts feeling inevitable. This is what I call alignment, when your thoughts, emotions, beliefs, and actions are all pointed in the same direction. Here's how you know you're in alignment. Manifesting feels natural, not forced. You're grateful for what you have while excited for what's coming. Opportunities and ideas start flowing to you. You feel peaceful about your financial future. Taking inspired action feels effortless. Story time. David's complete life transformation. David was a 45-year-old accountant who felt completely stuck. Same job for 15 years, same paycheck, same routine. He was making decent money but felt like he was just surviving, not thriving. David started using these manifestation techniques with a focus on creating a life he was excited about, not just more money. He scripted detailed stories about running his own successful consulting firm, about working with clients he loved, about having the freedom to travel and spend time with his family. Within 4 months, David got his first consulting client, a referral from a co-worker. Within 8 months, he was making more from his part-time consulting than his full-time job. Within 1 year, he had left his corporate job and was running a 6-figure consulting business. But here's what David said was the real transformation. I didn't just manifest money. I manifested a version of myself I didn't even know existed. I'm more confident, more creative, more alive than I've ever been. The compound effect. How success builds on success. Here's something beautiful about manifestation. Success compounds. When you manifest your first desire, maybe it's an unexpected 500, you prove to yourself that this works. That success makes it easier to manifest the next thing and the next. Before you know it, you're not just manifesting money, you're manifesting opportunities, relationships, experiences, health improvements, creative breakthroughs. You become someone who expects good things to happen. And when you expect good things, they do. The community effect, rising together. One of the most powerful aspects of this work is that it's contagious in the best possible way. When you start living from abundance, when you start believing in infinite possibilities, when you start expecting miracles, the people around you feel it. Your family members start having breakthroughs. Your friends start pursuing their dreams. Your co-workers start thinking bigger. You become a living example that transformation is possible, that abundance is available, that dreams do come true, overcoming resistance when your mind fights back. Now, I need to be honest with you about something. Your ego is going to fight this. When you start writing about abundance as if it's already true, your logical mind is going to say things like, "This is ridiculous. You're just lying to yourself. Nothing's going to change. You don't have that money." This resistance is normal. In fact, it's a sign that you're breaking through old patterns. How to handle resistance. 1. Acknowledge it. I notice I'm feeling resistance to believing I can be wealthy. 2. Reframe it. This resistance shows me I'm breaking through old limiting beliefs. 3. Keep going anyway. Continue your manifestation practice despite the doubt. 4. Look for small evidence. Celebrate any positive movement, no matter how small. Remember, your ego's job is to keep you safe and comfortable. But growth happens outside your comfort zone. The visualization breakthrough, making it real in your mind. Visualization isn't just seeing pictures in your mind. It's creating full sensory experiences of your desired reality. Advanced visualization technique. When you visualize your abundant life, what do you see? Your environment, your clothes, people around you. What do you hear? Conversations, sounds, music. What do you feel physically? Comfort, relaxation, excitement. What do you taste? Maybe you're celebrating with champagne. What do you smell? Your new car, your dream home. Success. The more senses you involve, the more real it becomes to your subconscious mind. The gratitude multiplier. Appreciation as magnetism. Gratitude isn't just a nice spiritual practice. It's a manifestation multiplier. When you're genuinely grateful for what you have, you're telling the universe, "I recognize abundance. I appreciate what flows to me. Send more." But here's the advanced technique. Be grateful for what you're manifesting as if you already have it. Instead of, "I'm grateful for the money I hope to receive," try, "I'm so grateful for the abundant income that flows to me every month." Feel the difference? One keeps you in hoping. The other puts you in having. The identity shift, becoming your abundant self. The ultimate manifestation secret is this. You don't manifest what you want. You manifest who you are. If you see yourself as someone who struggles with money, you'll manifest struggle. If you see yourself as someone who is naturally abundant, you'll manifest abundance. The identity transformation process. 1. Define your abundant identity. Who are you when you have everything you desire? How do you think, feel, act, and speak? 2. Write from that identity. When you script your manifestations, write as your abundant self, not your current self. 3. Make decisions from that identity. Throughout your day, ask yourself, what would my abundant self do in this situation? 4. Embody the energy. Walk, talk, and carry yourself as someone who already has what you desire. The miracle timeline. When to expect results. Based on working with thousands of people, here's what I've observed about manifestation timelines. Week 1-2. Mindset shifts. Increased optimism. Small synchronicities. Week 3-4. Unexpected opportunities, ideas, or small amounts of money. Month 2-3. Significant manifestations, major opportunities, substantial income increases. Month 4-6. Life transformation. Sustained abundance, compound manifestations. But here's the thing. Some people see results in days, others take months. The timeline doesn't matter as much as the consistency of your practice and the authenticity of your belief. The success, mindset, habits, daily abundance practices. Your success isn't determined by one big action. It's created by consistent daily habits that align you with abundance. The 7 success mindset habits. 1. Morning abundance meditation. Start each day connecting with the energy of abundance. 2. Present tense goal writing. Write your goals as if they're already accomplished. 3. Gratitude for future manifestations. Thank the universe for what's coming as if it's already here. 4. High vibe decision making. Choose thoughts and actions that align with your abundant self. 5. Evening abundance review. End each day acknowledging abundance that showed up. 6. Weekly vision reinforcement. Regularly update and energize your vision. 7. Miracle expectation. Live each day expecting good things to happen. The quantum leap moment. When everything changes. The quantum leap moment. The quantum leap moment. There's a moment in every successful manifestation journey that I call the quantum leap, when your old reality collapses and your new reality becomes undeniably real. This moment usually comes not when you're trying the hardest, but when you're most aligned, when you've done the inner work, when you truly believe, when you're living from abundance instead of lack. For some people, it's a phone call that changes everything. For others, it's an idea that becomes $1 million business. For others, it's an opportunity that seems to come out of nowhere. The key is to stay ready. Stay in alignment. Keep doing the work even when you can't see immediate results. The ripple effect. Impact beyond money. When you master manifestation, when you truly understand that you create your reality, it impacts every area of your life. Your relationships improve because you're no longer operating from neediness or desperation. Your health improves because you're managing stress better and believing in your body's ability to heal. Your creativity explodes because you're no longer limited by realistic thinking. Your confidence soars because you have evidence that you can create what you desire. Your life becomes an adventure instead of a struggle. Final story. The complete transformation. Let me tell you one final story about Maria, a woman who embodies everything I've taught you today. Maria was a single mom working 3 jobs just to keep her family housed and fed. She was exhausted, broke, and had almost given up on her dreams. Maria discovered these manifestation techniques during one of the darkest periods of her life. She had 12 in her bank account and rent due in 3 days. Despite feeling desperate, Maria committed to the practice. Every morning, she would write detailed stories about her abundant life. She would script about her successful business, about providing for her children easily, about having time and energy for the things that mattered. She wrote as if it was already true, even when her external circumstances suggested otherwise. Within 1 month, Maria received an unexpected tax refund that covered her rent. Within 3 months, she had an idea for an online business that combined her love of cooking with helping other busy moms. Within 6 months, that business was generating $80 a month. Today, 2 years later, Maria runs a 7-figure business helping families create healthy, simple meal plans. She's written a cookbook, speaks at conferences, and has created financial freedom for her family. But here's what Maria says was the real transformation. I didn't just manifest money, I manifested a version of myself I didn't know existed. I went from surviving to thriving, from exhausted to energized, from hopeless to unstoppable. The moment of truth, your decision point. Right now, you're at a crossroads. You can close this video and go back to your old patterns, your old beliefs, your old relationship with money and abundance. Or you can decide that today is the day everything changes. You can commit to these practices, to this new way of thinking and being, to becoming the version of yourself who lives in complete abundance. The choice is yours. But I want you to know, the universe is ready to support you. Abundance is ready to flow to you. Opportunities are ready to present themselves to you. The only question is, are you ready to receive them? The sacred commitment, making it real. If you're ready to transform your life, if you're ready to step into abundance, if you're ready to become the manifestation master you were born to be, then I want you to make a commitment right now. Not to me, but to yourself, to your dreams, to your future, to the person you're becoming. I want you to commit to practicing these techniques every single day for the next 30 days. No exceptions. No excuses. No matter how you feel, no matter what happens, no matter what your logical mind tells you. 30 days of consistent practice will change your life forever. The Power Declaration, claiming your abundance. Before we finish, I want you to read this declaration out loud. Say it with conviction, with emotion, with absolute certainty. I am a powerful creator. I am naturally abundant. Money flows to me easily and effortlessly. I am aligned with unlimited prosperity. My subconscious mind is programmed for success. I expect miracles and they appear in my life daily. I am grateful for all the abundance that is flowing to me right now. I am living my dream life. I am worthy of unlimited abundance. I choose to manifest my highest and best good now. Feel that? That's the energy of abundance flowing through you right now. The community invitation. Join the movement. You're not doing this alone. There are thousands of people around the world using these exact techniques to transform their lives. I want you to be part of this community. I want you to share your wins, celebrate your breakthroughs, and inspire others with your transformation. So here's what I want you to do right now. Like this video if it's given you a new perspective on manifestation. Subscribe to this channel if you want more content about creating abundance and living your dreams. And most importantly, leave a comment below declaring your commitment to these practices. Tell me one thing you're going to manifest using these techniques. When you make a public commitment, you're telling the universe you're serious. You're stepping into accountability. You're joining a community of conscious creators. The final truth, your time is now. Here's what I know to be absolutely true. You have unlimited potential within you right now. You have the power to create any reality you desire. You have the ability to manifest abundance, love, health, success, and joy. The only thing that has ever been missing is the knowledge of how to unlock that power. Now you have that knowledge. The question isn't whether this will work for you. It's whether you'll work with it. Your abundant life is waiting for you. Your dreams are ready to become reality. Your time is now. Start today. Start right now. Write down one manifestation using the techniques I've shared. Feel it as already true. Step into the version of yourself who already has it. Your transformation begins the moment you decide it does. Welcome to your abundant life. You were born for this. Remember, you're not manifesting a new life. You're remembering the abundant life that was always meant to be yours. Now go out there and create miracles. The universe is waiting to support you, and I believe in you completely. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being open to transformation. Thank you for choosing abundance. Your journey to unlimited prosperity starts now. If this video has transformed your perspective on manifestation, please share it with someone who needs to hear this message. Together, we're creating a world where abundance is available to everyone.